Hello, everyone, and welcome back to
Good
Void
morning,
Space
Henry.
Alpha. I'm going to shut up and introduce myself after this
glad I am
cutscene.
to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking. Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry.
His facial expression
Rosena
didn't
told
change
me
once
what happened
then.
here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
He was captured by Kumans.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a Cuman patrol.
Humans?
Brutal.
You haven't come
cutthroats.
across them? They're savages from the Hungarian lands. The core of Sigismund's army. Who knows what heathen gods they pray to? They hold nothing sacred. They pillage, rape, and
Yeah,
murder.
1403, is this going
They
to be...
razed my hometown of Skalitz to the ground.
Yeah, it's going to be like
Slaughtered
Ottoman
everyone.
Balkan area.
I told you about
time
them,
frame,
though.
isn't it?
The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
Yeah, there was that
What?
big battle, wasn't
It's
there? That
just
was
what I
led by the
heard.
Polish king.
Whoa, that's all we need.
They lost.
I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone
Yeah.
against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
Ah, it's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
Ah, but you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
Yeah, let's cut a long story
Hans
short
was
here.
badly wounded during a night raid on Talmberg Castle, and I had to carry him out of the battle on my back, so he wouldn't fall into enemy hands.
Gracious! Raiding a castle? That must be pretty wild, eh?
Indeed it was. Arrows raining down, outnumbered by hordes of foes mercilessly charging at us from all sides. I'm truly indebted to Henry for getting me out of that fix.
But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
How did you beat that cutthroat?
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falchion and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for, but I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the 2 of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things, but I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, You'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
These people are
Eugene,
lovely.
I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade.
Oh yeah, good shout.
We can't manage without them.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bajana.
I mean,
I have
the
something
spade,
for you,
I needed
Henry.
to dig the
Ma
holes,
had
and the
trouble
axe, if
because
I
of
didn't
you.
have it,
But I know you didn't
yeah,
do it on
it would have been a
purpose.
problem.
And you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see.
Lovely.
It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlana.
Oh, and I got the recipe
This'll
as
come in
well.
handy.
Lovely.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
Lovely.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all
I'll
time.
eat that apple.
If you should ever find yourself in need,
What
the
else can I
doors of
steal?
Perkstein shall always be open to you.
There's a
Thank
bread.
you, sir. Though
Yoink.
I'm not sure I could find the way to
Yoink.
Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer.
Okay. Did the axe go back? Oh, I came looking for the axe. It's not here. What's in there? Firewood. That makes sense. That's where the axe was. What's this? It's supposed to be the dog's house. No, it's the chicken coop, obviously.
And I succeeded.
Anyways, where do I need to go? I need to talk to you.
Then he should.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
Well, let's go then.
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I'd known Oates since childhood. Damn it.
Yeah, we need to get back from Mutt.
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
Yeah, okay.
I tell
saw
you.
him.
I saw him there.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes, we'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on, let's get going.
I got a
Your mind will
reputation
turn to
gained.
better things along the way.
Okay, time to go. And she's made us a packed lunch even after I stole breakfast. Incredible. And gave us money. What a lovely lady. And Anyways, I didn't really get a chance to do the intro, did I? Hello everyone, welcome to Void Space Alpha. My name is Ollie, and today we're continuing, if you haven't guessed it already, our playthrough of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. It's a beautiful game that I'm enjoying so far. The character animations left a little bit to be desired so far, but other than that, it's alright. Combat system's just as brutal as I remember it from Kingdom Come 1. But yeah, overall, a fantastically looking game. Just going to enjoy this cutscene now. Just going to sit here and watch. I really hope hunting's a thing. A very fellowshipy style shot there. Oh, pressed escape by accident. Okay, let's skip through this. We've seen enough of it. We're getting to the castle now. I'm not going to make you watch the whole thing. I'm sure there's 100,000 channels that are playing this at the moment. You can go and watch the whole thing. But it was nice to just take a moment to look at the beautiful landscapes.
Position at this castle, or at least a barber. I mean, that old
That's my
crone
little
got me
stick
on my
with
feet.
thing on it.
But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed.
Have we tried knocking?
Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord.
Yep, guessing knocking works.
Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
I mean, there's people in because the chimneys are smoking.
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am? No, we fucking don't! I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai! Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered
Well,
in excrement
The
as
Excrement was a
emissaries.
very recent
Apart
addition.
from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
Well, this isn't going strictly to plan.
Whether you like it or not. Get your shitty hands off me! No, wait. Wait, 1 moment!
Rolled a nat 1 on persuasion there.
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Find a way in, I guess. Oh, go to the pub.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
That's reasonable. I'd be suspicious of me if I looked like a
The
tramp.
fuck was all that at the gate?
Did he just fall in
You
from
tried
the
to talk
sky?
to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy
I need to have a
britches.
wash.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? Oh, I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
Yeah, we need to wash and change.
First thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
We'll have to earn some coin.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
Yeah, let's do it.
I suppose you're right. We'd be taken for total idiots.
Well, you could shrug that off. But me, we've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine,
Maybe I
my
can play
friend.
dice
I'll
for
tell you
money.
4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas. Instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
Yeah, you're
It's
not
not
to
your
blame.
fault they died. Don't blame yourself.
We have to take care of their bodies at least. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenes. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Right, what's that
Food.
food?
About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Report for work.
Cheers.
Okay, here's
What
the
is it?
most recent love interest.
That woman from the pond.
Or the one you gave us away for?
I bear that witch.
Wench!
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
Okay.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my.
I just can't get past the facial
Can you
expressions.
smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Oh, hello.
I've seen you before.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough
That
first.
voice acting
Stinking
isn't
up
great.
my establishment.
It was much better in
One
the
of them
cutscene.
nomads is an acrobat who does all
I feel
kinds
bad
of
being
things.
critical of it, but that was particularly bad. Where's the trough? It's over here.
Oh, hi.
Wash. There we go, lovely.
Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ.
Shut up, let me
Lord
talk.
von
Shut
Berghoff
up.
is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
I don't care.
Aha.
Let me talk to
So
you.
that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a more then. I'll be right back.
Go on, bugger off your bin. Hello,
Sorry to
Catherine.
bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on, are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
Yeah, no, that's not me.
I'm no latrine cleaner.
Oh, sorry. It's just that you smell like one. And where am I supposed to know you from?
We saw each other
We
at the
saw
pond.
each other by that pond.
What pond? I haven't been at any pond.
We were attacked by bandits there.
Yes, you were. You were attacked there
Oh,
by
she's
some
the one that
bandits.
got away.
You, some other women,
That
and
we
us
shouted
too.
after.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
I saved your life.
You know very well what I'm talking about. I saved your life.
Are you drunk?
She got
Get
a
out
twin.
of my sight.
She got an identical twin.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Please, I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
I mean, that's a fair request.
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
It's the dead expression of the voice acting when we're not in the cutscene, when we're in like this mode.
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt?
It's almost like it's a
Are you
different
ready?
voice actor, you know? Ready for what? What am I doing?
What for?
To get to work. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
That's terrible.
All right. What do you want us to do?
I'm kind
Over
of
there by the
really
gate,
taken aback by
there's
that.
a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry.
They must have.
That's
They
why I
must
needed
have
all the
replaced the
sacks.
voice actor.
You have to lay each sack on the planks so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck
That's
it on
like
the floor
somebody
in the
trying
corner,
to
it'll
do
spoil.
a
So
northern
do
British
it properly.
accent.
2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right,
All right,
fine.
we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
It's terrible about them bandits. We never had
It's
nothing
making
like
me
that
laugh.
here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
Yeah, we just said
All right.
yes to the job. What's wrong
We'll
with
do
you?
it.
Glad to
Crazy
hear
bent.
it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Far away.
Far away.
I ain't been further than the back off me whole life, but I know this place inside and out.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk to you about anything.
I'll go and
Really.
discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks.
I really just
I
want to
don't
stop
want you
talking
ripping
to
them
you.
or anything like that. Aye, coming right up.
To stuff yourself.
That is
And I reckon
dreadful.
they won't scrimp on.
And
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacre! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down, let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Some Lord Semine is getting married. It looks like it's going to be a huge event.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like Von Bergov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
Yeah, I'll think of something.
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the thinking for both of us all the time.
Don't think you're
we'll
doing the
ask the
thinking of one
locals
of
and
us.
see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper,
I noticed that too.
and we can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Log sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
Yeah. Come on, it'll be over quickly.
It'll be done in a jiffy. Don't worry.
That's not the point, Henry. People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some beggar. As if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Oh!
Everyone has to work.
Work, your lordship, is an activity that all us common folk have to do when we need money. And it wouldn't hurt you for once either.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
Yeah, I'm just going to do it
I understand.
myself. You lazy
I'm in your
shit.
service. So I'll carry all the sacks. Even your share.
Thank you, Henry. And don't worry, I'll pay you back for your hard work.
I'm on it.
Thanks again for accepting it with humility. And fear not, friend, I'll repay the favor.
I don't think I like him now.
Well, giving me a large estate.
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear We'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
That would be kind of you.
I knew you'd be pleased.
I think I hate you. Anyways, let me at least eat some of this
Whatever.
food. I don't want to talk to you. I want to eat. Do I need to eat? I don't think I do. What's that thing I've got there? Damaged arms. How did I get damaged arms? Wait, those are bloody sacks. Is this the cart? Round the wrong end. No. Where is sacks? This one? Oh, it's probably this one.
God bless.
Shut up.
God, I'm bored shitless.
Let's pick up the sack.
Oof! That isn't half heavy. Oh.
Where are they going? They go in here? Is this the Oh, the pantry's probably in here, isn't it? Okay, let's put the stack down. Really? I've got to do 5 of them? Taking the piss.
So, have you got any
tankard of ale.
Well, I think I hate Capon now.
Until the last moment.
Anyways, this is probably like a good place to wrap up this episode. I'm hauling sacks in. I can't imagine it's one of the most interesting things in the world to watch. So look, thank you very much for watching this episode. I appreciate it massively. If you've got any hints, tips, tricks, comments, especially skills and stuff that I should be using, please do leave them down below. Popping up on your screens now will be some other videos that you can check out. I'd love it if you did. And yeah, I'll see you in the next episode.